Alright, welcome back everyone. Happy Friday. We made it through another week. And let's get going. Let's do this. We're on, let me turn my volume down a little bit. I always do it when it's loading, when there's no real volume. I gotta wait for this and it comes up and it's like Alright, that's a reasonable level. Alright. Alright, Covenant 21. Major bosses have increased HP. Let's do it. Who do I have? We got split. So Exiled Hellhorn and Allied Melting. So we have 2 Ritual Battles for Rage. We have 2 Entombed Explosives for damage. And then we have Impressive. So we can dish out a lot of damage to the front units. Alright, let's see. Enter with Sap. So we enter with Sap and they apply Dazed on Strike. I hate Talos. So that means we want a really strong back unit that doesn't get affected by the Sap, which I think we can make do with, like Entombed Explosive or the Imps that we put up front. Fell just has garbage, that's fine. And then Temper, you apply Sap. That's also fine. So it stinks that, well, depending on how we can make Ritual, how or if we can make Ritual of Battle work, we might be able to be okay. At least it doesn't remove the debuff. Like if it was the Purge debuff or Purge buff debuff Seraph, then we wouldn't even go for Rage. But since this is only Sap, we can mitigate that with some good Rage. So we're gonna have, oh my lord, our deck is gonna be full of garbage. Like man, I don't know how we're gonna get through, get to any useful unit with this deck. At least the good news is they're all 1 pip, save for the Train Stewards. Oof. What would I like? When a card was consumed, restore Pyre health, or applies Dazed when they enter the floor below the Pyre room. What's up, Mikey? He's scratching the post, so if you hear that, that's him. You good? He's not good. He's still going. We don't have any cards with Consume. No. That's not to say we won't get any, but I'm gonna take Light's Gift though. That did some good work for me last time I took it. And when I say it did good work, I mean we got the win because of it. Alrighty then. So, resolve, add a Queen's Imp Link to your hand. Imp units cost -1 on this floor. But this, kill all imp units, deal 20 damage per imp to enemy units. That could be really nice, specifically because after we get through the imps, we have our dregs. Like, we are not light on units. Plus it applies it to all enemy units, so like you're 2 pip, yeah. So base 2, we have 3 imps in the front. You're gonna deal 2, 4, 6. Yeah, you're gonna do 60 damage to all enemy units. Now the thing that stinks is after that you're on your own, which is a problem. We're gonna have to find yeah, you can take 1 to 2 hits. You're only dishing out 10 damage though. Because once that's done, that's just kind of it. So that does scare me of how can they make that a viable champion if it becomes worthless after like that turn. Like you're stuck summoning, you know, more imps again or making them endless or anything like that. But on a relentless wave, you know, you're kind of just ruined after that first initial wave. Not to mention we're gonna get like a sweeper unit. Like if we go against a sweeper, boom, all the imps are dead. Now we're dealing no damage. Ugh. I mean, we could have. It might have been better if we'd have taken the other one where imps we resolve and imps cost -1. That way we could have them at the top, deal with the days, which is whatever. Well, like it's really nice, but we could have them up top so she stays safe. But we can always have a steady supply of imps in case we get what's he called? Consumer of Crowns. They get 4 damage, but we get a unit draft. I'll turn it on. I don't know. I'm not sure what would be the best way to play this. So like, we're gonna play you here. And then we're gonna play you here. And now both of you are dying, and I'm gonna summon a train steward here. I'm not gonna summon a train steward there. Well. We gotta summon an imp here just to mitigate some of this. But I would like to kill you if possible, so we're gonna do this. Okay. And then if we do this, it would go... all y'all are dying. You're not dying. Why is this? Because it goes hit, kill, hit, and then you get the kill and you live. There. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because you just heal, but, you know, also... I'm gonna summon this. And you're gonna burn out. And then... how many dregs do we get? Like, how many more cards we got? We got a train steward. We might get to these guys. We'll probably get to these guys. I'm just thinking of, like, long term, because... we might get 2 imps next turn, in which case we could stick them right here, which could be nice. But do I want to put this here or save it for like dregs? Put this here. You're gonna burn out. We're gonna be Ember Drain next turn anyways. Let's not do anything. Let's see what we got. Hit. I'm confused. You're doing 85 damage, but you have trample. Okay. One, two, three. That's fine. You've got trample, but do we summon this for the damage? Or this for... hold on. If we summon you, it's effectively 16 HP. It would go hit, 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 kill, hit. So that would be 15 damage. Or if we played you, it would go hit, be 14 damage, and then you'd be able to hit again. So we do this. And you're gonna burn out, but if we gave you rage, hold on. We're drawing units next turn, so I think we could do that and we kill you. Wonderful. Rage saving the day. Apply rage 5 to friendly units, or summon apply armor 20 to the front unit. Let's take a fledgling imp. I don't know. We can take a molded. Like, we could take a draft, but like, I don't know. Let's take a molded. Okay. Now we're this is a unit. It's definitely a unit. We lost split, by the way. You would gain a lot of harvest triggers, but the thing that stinks. The thing that stinks is you're a 2-pip. Now, do we... You already have multi-strike. We could give you HP. And you could benefit from rage. What are we looking at? Alright, we gotta go here. Because now we got money and we get an artifact. Like, we gotta go there. Do we try to get you multi-strike? And maybe quickness? I think that could be potentially nice. And stick you on the top. I'd want to stick you on the top floor because you'd be safe. But I also am afraid to do that because you probably won't get a whole lot of opportunities to increase your damage. But if we were able to get you multi-strike, then as long as you got your 2 hits in, that's free 10 damage, like every time you were able to do it. Or we could do this and put you on the top floor. You're only 1 cost instead of 2. You don't gain like the Alpha Fiend does, but you have an innate multi-strike, and if we put you on the top, you're gonna be safe anyways, except against Talos. Talos is gonna hit you. Unless we keep something in front of you. But we could give you like a large stone and something. See what we get here. I knew it. We gotta try. Hold on. Hold the phone. 2 units get plus 30 and burnout 1. On one hand, that's really great because y'all can take the hits and then you'll still burn out. Which still, it counts as an extinguish, which is really nice. But if we reform you, you're gonna have burnout 2. And so on and so forth. Champion gains max HP, or 50% max HP. You'd go from 20 to 30. But this, Train Stewards, yeah. Let's just do that. And then we can build some solid Train Stewards. So this is what we want. Give me multi-strike. Quickness. Not so sure. Let me see. Let me think here 1 second. Let me get some water while I think. Okay, I mean quickness again. I want to put consumer now. I want to put consumer of crowns on the top, and I'd rather him have multi-strike and like multi-strike and what else? HP. Something like that. I mean, he needs multi-strike in order to work well, and then if we can take capacity to have 6 pips, we can duplicate them and have 2 of them up there. I'm not against quickness, but I am afraid about when your HP becomes a problem. But as long as we can keep you safe from Talos, and if we can get a Daze card for the last divinity, then I think we'll be okay. Do we try to give you quickness? or try to give you HP and multi-strike. We could summon both him and you. Because if we play you on the top floor, the units aren't gonna attack because they'll be dazed. So he'll get his free hit. But he also gets to hit first when they're not dazed. So he gets 2 free hits essentially. I'm gonna try it, and I'm fishing for the multi-strike. We could take damage. No, we can't afford it. Oh man, I should have done the math. Well, we're not gonna see that again. We might. We pretty much gotta come here. Dang it. That hurts. Alright. Well, we live and we learn. I could probably like save quit and redo it, but that's scummy. I really want to though. But no. No, I'm gonna live with my mistakes. If we lose, it's because of that. I'm gonna live with my mistake. Damage. These guys are doing some work now. We're gonna 1 HP on you. That hurts. It hurts a great deal. I wasn't even thinking about them. I was like, we have close to 300. Yeah, we have enough. No, we didn't. That's fine. It's okay. We will survive. If we play this, you hit, it kills you. No, when we summon this, it kills you. You hit, it kills you. You would hit this and then hit you. But then we would hit you and you would die and you would do damage. And we could play you up here. This, you need that. You two are dying, you're taking 8 damage. And we're gonna stick you up here. And we're gonna hope that we can just get a bunch of imps for him. But that didn't happen. The question becomes, you know what, are you even worth it? Like, that's really great. Like, you're not even worth it. We should just put, like, stack everything up with train stewards and toss you up here if we can swing it. Like, hear me out. We do this. We do this. And then we can't play this, but that's fine. It goes hit, hit, kill. You're gonna knock off 1 damage shield. But we can still use the imps to get to Consumer of Crowns. You have 1 damage shield. I want you here. I want the most damage shield up front. And then let's give some rage. There we go. And I want to summon you, but I also don't, because when are we going to get Consumer of Crowns back? We might not even need it. I think it's worth more getting our train stewards here than it would be the Entombed Explosive. No, you need to die. We can't fix that. Okay, so we're going up here then. In which case we do want an Entombed Explosive then. We could reform a unit. Nah. Yeah, because y'all are going straight to the top. We don't have any targeted damage to take out the haste unit. Yup, and you're dead, which is great news, but here, take one of those. Good stuff. So actually our train stewards are better than our Hellhorn unit. If we can make this free, or not free, but like cost less, that would be really nice. Have like a open middle. No, I don't think we can take it. Our train stewards are actually useful now. So we're gonna want them on like any floor we can stick them. So I don't think we take anything. I don't want to take another imp. We've got plenty of imps. It's just a matter of playing them so that we can get consumer crowns out there. Now, if we can get the artifact that summons like 4 random units onto the middle floor, that would be good stuff. I would purge like everything here if possible. I don't think we take any of these then. Stealth is nice. Yeah, it does. It bypasses the sweep on. It bypasses sweep on the last divinity. If we can make you endless and toss you up there with like a consumer of crowns, or 2, or maybe consumer of crowns and like a train steward or something like that, everyone takes 1 hit. But as long as you're endless, that's it. And they won't be targetable units for the rest of the run. Now, do we go ahead, run over here, and duplicate our consumer crowns just because we want to have him? Or do we come here and then what? Because the next duplicate is not until right before Fell. In which case we can slap, like on one hand, if we don't duplicate, we can take a multi-strike or try to get a multi-strike and put it on you and then duplicate you. Now we've got 400 damage coming out before anyone gets to do anything. As long as we can get both of them out, which is, you know, unlikely, I understand. Or we could duplicate them now and just slap an upgrade on both of them. Like one here, and maybe we might get enough money to make that doable. What is your essence? +10, +10, -3. Hold on. What if we duplicated you and sacked you into yourself? That way you'd be 110 with 50, which is not that great scaling, but the -3, getting you down from 10 to 7, that way we play 2 imps, you cost 1, as opposed to having to play, what, 3? Well, that's only 1 extra imp, but when space becomes an issue because we've got train stewards now, it could work. And also, what if we put an entombed explosive into a molten encasement? I guess it doesn't matter which one we do. So we could do that. That is a thing. And then we get to another duplication and duplicate them then. 2 imps is easier to play than 3. We can play 2 imps and a consumer of crowns if we get them on the right turn. Let's see what we get first. Give me the money. Let's check this out. What you got going for me? Is this one where you give me yeah. The good old Wingmaker. Deal 6 damage to all enemy units 2 times. If you get a kill, you get extra capacity on the floor. Why not? I think if we take it, we get her at the end. And I don't think she's that good, but also it's damage. I think what I did last time with that is like I slapped some magic power on it. Hey, and duplicating you is free. All right, and then after this boss, it's Talos. So assuming we kill this boss, come here, do what we got to do. Hope for the best. Talos is a butt. But if we can keep something in front to take the days for us, then we're gonna be happy. Alright, well this is awful. You would just die. I don't want to play anything on this floor. Because you're gonna go up here. I can't play you. I could play you, but I don't have any imps, and you just exist. This would go hit, 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 kill. I think we just slap you up here. You know what? You aren't even that, like, the only reason you're okay is because you have HP. But like our multi-strike units are almost better. Well, I think overall they're better. But we'll get there. Oh well, you just moved up. So this is what we're gonna do. This. Do this. We can't play you. This just gets you killed. We almost got you. If we had one more imp, we would have been okay. But that's fine. You're gonna come up here. Let's see. Why are you not dying? Because you're gonna daze. It's gonna go kill, kill, daze. I see. That's a bummer. Dazed Talos is like the worst. Alright. You're only taking 9 from her. But you're also not hitting them because you're gonna be dazed. We could play out all of these. And it would go kill, kill, play you at the front, boom, and then it's a little buffer against those guys, even though I would like them to die. Well, we get impressive, but we could do this and you would die. And then you would take less damage. We could summon the 2 imps, which would get the kill. You would kill one of them, he would get his free hits on you. I think, yeah, let's do that. Now, all of you are dying, which is great news. You die. You die. There we go. Ember Drain units getting killed. We aren't gonna be Ember Drain next turn. I hate that. It would go just kill, 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 kill. Like there's just nothing we can do about that. Again, this kills one of you. And then we could do this. You don't die, but you exist. I don't like where we're at all. Alrighty then. This actually is kind of stinky. It's we need a way to kill this up here. If we're gonna make it work up here, we're gonna need a way to kill it. But I think we just play you. I want the better one. Let's do this. Now y'all are dying. You're not, but it's fine. Oh, you're sapped. We could do this. We can't do that. We can do this. That's not worth it. I would like an extra train steward up here, so, and I don't want to play you down here. We are getting a train steward next turn, and it's our good one, so we're going to stick you, like, back here. And then when you die, maybe we can get the sap or the stealth unit back. I'm going to, crap. So my fear is we're going to shuffle our deck, and we're going to get our Consumer of Crowns back. We should have played these guys, so they would have died. But if we do this, you burn out. If we do this, we can't play a Train Steward unless we get a kill. Unless we get a kill with the good old Wingmaker. But you're hasted, so they're going to skip this floor. Ugh. They're gonna go up and do a number on our pyre. Alrighty then. Big Train Steward needs to go somewhere useful. I mean, we put you here. We can reform. We might be able to reform one. We can reform one of those guys. But the point is we could probably get you killed, which will be helpful going forward, but I don't like our chances. Because if we draw a Consumer of Crowns, we're out of luck because we have nowhere to summon them. Because you're taking up too much, this floor will be gone, and this floor is full. So let's do this. No, but like we could do this and then put imps. Let's do that. Do this. Summon you. We could play this. Do 6 damages, 12 damages. Not great. So let's do this. At least you're taking a hit. Like we took down 1/5 of your HP. Okay. You're burning out, but I guess that just kind of has to work. And well. Yeah, let's just do that. I feel like if we'd have sacrificed the imp, I think we would have been okay. No, we would have dished out more damage, potentially. Why do you have to give me the good cards all together, right? Oh, heck. So what we can do is we can take Transcend Imp. And we can sack it into the Entombed Explosive to make it endless stealth. That's pretty much what we need. Or we could take a Remnant Pack and just do that ourselves, but also it has to be like perfect, right? We have to get this and the endless or the stealth tomb to make it worth something. Transcendent is really good. It says repeat all summon effects triggered so far this battle. You are only one imp. But with all of these, like, that can be a lot of damage to the front enemy unit. And some rage. And I think we have to take capacity right now. Energy is next, I feel, but capacity comes next. Let's check what we got. Nah. Multi-strike. Oh, you love to see it. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to make it to where we can play these guys, because so far we haven't been able to. We gotta be able to play them. If we re-rolled, we could afford another. Now, hold up. If we have 215 minus 25 minus 60, we can still afford that? So, like, stick HP on... I could stick it on you, or I could stick it on a train steward. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like just damage and HP. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at for a regular old unit. Reload quick. We can make you quick. I mean, that's not bad. I would just have a bunch of quick units. That's not awful. I kind of want you to have more HP, though. We could slap one of those on you. What is my thought? We sack Transcendent into you. The thing is if we keep the two of you, because now we have 6 pips on the top floor where we can stick both of you on there, which is really nice. If we keep you, we have to take capacity, in which case we can't take energy after fell. But if we sack you into you, we'd only have to play 2 imps instead of 3 that would have to live. What if, like, we, like, you know, like, we care about our train stewards. We just play our train stewards whenever we get them. But, like, save the middle floor for, like, just imps. Just keep that floor stacked with imps so that we can get consumer crowns. And maybe even put a unit in front, like some dregs or the entombed explosives or probably something with more HP, a train steward if possible, to take the hits so that the imps actually stay alive. If we buy quick, we can't afford any of the others. That puts us at 20, and we can't afford any of those. I do think the dregs aren't helping. We need imps to get consumer crowns going. I don't think the dregs help any. They just exist. So I think we can purge those. So I think we keep the second consumer crowns. We put something on it, whether it's more HP or endless, or I don't think a large stone will work because I want to make this work. In which case, we sack you into you, make you endless, stick you in front of both of them, and we're loving life. Because as of right now, we could play the Horned Warrior and the Molten Encasement on the 3rd floor and be fine. That way we're not cranking up our pack shards, sacking all of our units. So do I want a unit with quick? We could put it on the Horned Warrior. I'm not against it, but he's a little squishy. Granted, he's only got 10 less HP than the Consumer of Crowns. But we could either do that, or we can start making our Train Stewards better. Like, we could deck out another Train Steward. And if that's the case, the Horned Warrior kind of loses his shine. He does 30 damage with 30 HP. A decked out Train Steward with just HP and damage does 40 with 38. With damage shield. I'm gonna deck out my Train Stewards. Because they're the ones putting in the work right now. I do think we should save our money for, let's see. Probably come here, get rid of more dregs, hope for another something for our Consumer of Crowns. Come here, get rid of dregs. Get rid of a dreg. Come here. Any spells that I like. Intrinsic or -2. I think we can deal with putting -2 on a Ritual of Battle. That appeals to me. There. Now that is much better. We want Sack Endless. We're gonna put you in you. Okay. We're at 75 already. Good lord. Alright, so this next fight's gonna be real tough. This actually benefits us now, because that way we can get a bunch of imps out for free, kill all imp units, deal 30 damage per imp to enemy units. Kill all imp units, deal 30 damage. I like that again, but still, like, you don't do enough. We can do this, sticker on the middle floor. Do this, sticker on the middle floor. We get our imps, we play them wherever we can, and hope to make Consumer of Crowns work. Because if we can do that and stick both of them up at the top, nothing's getting past that floor. At least not right now. You know, we will have to deal with that in the future. You love to see it. Well, at least it's the lesser one that it doesn't have multi-strike on it. We got this. On the Train Steward here, and why not slap these guys here? Okay, y'all don't have harvest triggers, so that's fine. Yep. We got more imps. Here we go. This is what we want. Love it. You are right there, and there we go. That's the run. Best case scenario, that's the run. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting eaten by you. That's fine. It's gonna go hit, and you exist. Oh well, it's gonna go kill, damage shield. Might as well. You're gonna burn out anyways. There. Save some of that damage shield. Okay. For right now, I think, since just purely because we drew this guy over a better Train Steward, I think we play you here. That way we can play the stealth up there. Now I am aware that because it's the top floor, once the Relentless Wave starts, the Endless on the stealth unit is kind of worthless. The 2 stealth is not, though, because that's a free, like, 400 damage just from this guy. And then, from that, you know, hopefully we'll have beaten the boss down to where that shouldn't be much of an issue. But I did it purely for the last divinity fight, assuming that we get there, because being able to summon that guy up there with our consumer crowns every turn means that no one will be able to hit our units. Up here at least, which means they'll be dazed, we'll be dishing out tons of damage, and we'll be real happy. We just have to make it work, which is always the kicker. Summon you. Summon you. Summon you. There we go. We don't get to summon you guys, but it's fine. I hope. Alrighty then. You need to go here. We'll do this. We will do this. You're taking damage. I'd like it if you didn't, but also there's really not a whole lot I can do because you're not hitting. You two are hitting, so we go hit. We could save your damage shield. No, because I think you lose it on the spikes. We could summon you, and then what? Like the two of you are dying up here no matter what. So we can do this. Save you a little bit of damage. Both of you die. We're loving life. We got both of our big lords here. So we'll stick one here. We will stick both of them here. We will summon all of our imps here. We won't get to apply any rage, which is what? That's 20 damage? That's pretty nice. But I don't think we'll have much of a problem. These guys might be a problem purely because of just the way it's set up. Like you're getting stomped, and then you just don't dish out enough damage. Could we summon you? No, we can't, because this is full. This will be full if we play imps, and that's full. So we're taking 241 damage. Let's put you here. And 12 damage. Now everyone's dying. We could put a rage imp here. I'm not against that. Give you some good rage. It's not bad. Yeah. There we go. He's got that regen, but we're burning through those stacks. How do we want to do this? I think we... What if we... Oh, not you. What if we did this? Do this. Do this. Or did that. And then we sacked you. We did this. And then we brought back you. Give you some extra rage. And like, you're not getting past the 3rd floor. Like, take one of those and call me in the morning. I don't want like any of these. If anything, I take branding right because the armor is nice. But we won't have the energy to really make it work when we're trying to get our consumer crowns out there. And I don't want to bog up the deck we already have. Some 2 draft units. I will take it engulfed in smoke. That'll be useful. Let's do it. What do we got? Endless. That's kind of what I was afraid of, because we could have just put Endless on you and then kept the Transcendent to benefit from all of this. But It is what it is. Do I want to make any units endless? I doubt it. I don't think so. Let's do some more math, because I don't want to run into the same issue. 215 minus 25 is 190 minus 60 is 130. We can still afford whatever comes up here. I don't want to make you endless, because if you're up at the top, it's not worth a whole lot. It could be useful in case, like, play you at the front in case you die, but I'd rather we get lucky and get a multi-strike. So we're gonna put HP on more train stewards, and then hope for the best. A large stone. That's, you know, that's not awful. That's not awful. That's also pretty nice. Two, four, six. I don't know. Is a large stone worth it? Like, I don't want to. We could put it on you. At 60 damage is 70 HP. You'd be a pretty tanky boy. But then we can't play you up there. And I think playing you is more important than you dealing more damage. Like, getting 2 turns of stealth with a consumer of crowns and you is more important than just having the both of you and you just being a little tankier and dealing a little more damage. I think we're better off putting it on like a train steward and just sticking them somewhere. I think what we do is we put the large stone on you, and then we can put damage on you, and then we can put damage on you. That way everyone's HP is in a pretty nice spot and everyone's damage is in a nice spot. Oh wait, 20. It's only 10 extra damage. You know what? I don't think it's worth it. It's like, yeah, you're 53, but like, I don't. It's gotta play, but you know, that screws up so much placement when it comes to where we're gonna put our units. Because when we have 6, we can put 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, and we're good to go. With a 3, we can put 3 and like an imp on the middle. We can put 1, 2, and then we can put 2 on. Yeah, let's just HP and damage. You got HP, you need HP. Alrighty then. Bummer, but it's fine. Get rid of these dregs. What's going on here? Magic power and piercing. Now you are attuned, but also we've played you, what, once? We put magic power on you. And piercing, that's really nice. Magic power and piercing, you can kill a bunch of units, get a bunch of capacity. That could be something. But this is what, 10 and 25. That puts us right at 100, and we're gonna be above. We're gonna be above 100. I want to try and not take any more, except for maybe this relic and a hell vent if we're duplicating something. But I do think like that's a lot of damage. But this is AoE, and it's also really useful for summoning units. And then slap even more magic power on it. Again, we could sack you into this, but now that imp units are free on your floor, I think we can make it work. I hope we can, at least. What do we got going on here? Now this appeals to me a great deal. Make 1 unit 1 pip, it's going on you. You're gonna be 1 pip, and we're definitely duplicating you. But then if we make you 1 pip, we can sack you into it and then duplicate you. And then we'd have 2 1 pip consumer of crowns that are quick with multi-strike that cost 7, not including the imps that we play. Alright, so first off, that's happening. I'm not going to put it on you because I want to put something else on you. That's happening. Okay. If we do that, like if we did this, we'd be at 125. Man. But we could sack you into you. You'd only cost 7. We just have to play 2 imps. We get a free imp from you as long as we just naturally drew an imp, which we should. We have like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6, but still, like that's a lot of imps. Not to mention, well, we would get 7, the 7th being from her, as long as she was alive. Or, we don't. We still duplicate you, and we have 3 Consumer of Crowns. Let's do that. We can save our pack shards and be in a happy spot. Restore all health when they move up a floor. I don't think we should do that because we're at 100. That's gonna be rough. Merchant of Steel, or we gotta take the Hellbent. Like it just gotta happen. Give us like unit costs like -6 or whatever, -3 or whatever it is. Because these Harvest Boys, they're gonna have a lot of HP. But we need you here. We could play this and kill everyone. Well, wouldn't kill you, but we gain a lot of capacity. We can't save it because it's not permafrosted. We could, let's see, 3, 4. We can make it work. I don't want to be Ember Drained though. They're either going to cost 4 or they're going to cost 1. So, and if we're playing units, we're going to play it. Or if we get a bunch of imps in order to make it work, they're going to go right here. So yeah. Do this. Do this. You gained Harvest, but you lost most of your HP, and we got a lot of stuff going on here. You're going to do 15 damage. I'd rather you didn't, but we're here. This comes here. This comes here. You need to go up here. I'm just thinking. So this. Yes. Now everyone dies. You're taking a hit. We miss you and you, but we should be getting more imps, hopefully. Stop giving me only 2 imps, please. I need more. I just need 1 turn with 3 imps. It doesn't really matter where we play you now, kind of, because you're 1 pip, but we need stuff up here. Do we think we got 3 waves remaining? There is a chance we get 3 imps, but also I don't think we're going to we could pop this. That playing these guys was a mistake. Hold on. All right, hold on. This is a bummer. We should have saved some imps. Just stick like back here, or heck, even back here, just to be meat shields. Yeah, we should have done that. And then we could play this. In which case they won't live, but they would get sacrificed. But then we miss out on our train stewards. I think we gotta do this. We gotta dish out some damage. You know, a single imp. We have 3 imps. You're gonna die. It's gonna go hit, kill. So we could summon a bunch of imps here and hope to get Consumer of Crowns before they die. It's not super likely though, but we can. There's got to be a way around it, because we'd have to shuffle our deck around, but we have to keep these imps alive, which means we have to put imps here or put them here. We could put the 3 imps here or in the middle, because it goes hit, goes damage shield, or no, nothing. It goes damage shield, hit, and then you'd probably die. You probably die next turn, or it's a brief respite, which we're really hoping for. This is going to be a pain. They're going to do a good number to our pyre, and I don't like it. These are free here. All of you only have 1 HP. Let's go. I think we need the Rage Imp. We should have done the Rage Imp last. We can't play you. We have to play you here. Both of you are still dying, and you're just gaining armor. Dang it. I'm with it on a lot of stuff. Okay. Brief respite. You're also doing a number to our pyre. Oh god. Are you killing our pyre? I think you might. I think you might. I think we're dead. I think I misplayed this fight so badly that we're dead. Because you have, like, we can play this. We play this, you do 9 damage. Unless we got to do that so you can take some damage. But unless we can get Consumer Crowns out there now, we did it. Okay. Who goes where? You can't go up here, which is a bummer. We can play you up here though. We can stick you here and you have quite the meat shield. Or we could stick you up here where you get this stealth. Let's stick you up here where you get the stealth. Beautiful. You love to see it. We couldn't have asked for a better turn to pull us out of that. It's fine. I hope it's fine. We're gonna give you rage. Hold on. Is that worth it? I think it's worth it. Do this. There we go. We're gonna give you. It doesn't matter, I guess. You, just in case you die. Or do this. And pull you. And you burn out 1. I'm stupid. forgot about that. Yeah, we should have done rage. Man, my mental acuity for this fight is just gone. We gotcha. We're gonna play this. You know what? Let's just save it. We've got the kill. Don't mess with it. We need Pyre HP. No, I don't want any of those. That was garbage. Hey, look, another endless. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemy units. We could take the Votivary and then what? Put endless on something else, but I don't want to sack anymore because we're already at 100. We could take this. We could remove that sap. That'll be useful. We gotta go here. We need Pyre health. Let's check what this artifact is. Rage adds an additional 1 damage per stack. Okay. It's probably better than 3 magic power. Duplicate you. And you're free! You love to see it. It surprised me how much of a problem having to summon an extra imp on that fight did. Like, if we do that again, we die. If we have 6, we go 2, 4, 2, 4. And then like another train steward. No, we could do 2, 4, and then the entombed. This guy. 2, 4, 5. But if we can get the imps out, so I think what I need to do is sacrifice a train steward to summon as many imps behind it as possible. Not with our champion. We can summon something with our champion to keep her alive so that we get a free imp. To prioritize getting these guys out there. Because we can stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's full, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 damage per turn. 30 magic power and intrinsic. I kind of wish we could put intrinsic on this, but it's not going to happen because like being able to stack up like our bottom floor with imps is really nice, but we can't because it's full. 30 magic power. We could stick it on an impressive. We don't really benefit a whole lot from that though. We make this intrinsic. That just takes up draw. I don't think we do. I don't think we take anything. Let's fight Phil. Okay. Oh yeah. So with this, see, I don't want to summon imps here because I need them to live until we can get our thing. If we summon you here, because we have 3 consumer of crowns. What am I doing? We have 3 consumer of crowns now. So if we can keep these guys alive, it's gonna go play you. It goes hit, hit. You still live, and so do you. But then we can't play you. I will make that sacrifice. We should have given him rage. That's fine. Alrighty then. we gotta play this. Our Pyre can't take any more damage. Summon this to get this. You are the worst of them, so that's fine. Y'all are gonna be dazed. All we gotta do is get Consumer of Crowns out there. Just for the love of God. Oh my God, is our Pyre dead just from this? Hold on. I think now we summon imps here. Because they're free. That way you're free. There we go. Purge this. Purge this. Our Pyre is still taking 6 damage. But at least we got something going. Stop putting garbage in my deck. We could make you cost. Oh heck. You put 1, you put 1, and you put. Well, at least all of y'all are dying, which is nice. But this. You're dying, and there's nothing we can do. If we play this, we have both Mikey and Splitter in here. They're scratching. That's what that sound is. Unless we can kill one of you, you're gonna get through our Pyre and kill it. That is not good. Like, if we could just draw like some train stewards or something just to stick up here. There's really not much point. We can do this and get a kill, maybe take some damage off of Fell, but we need to play these. So our Pyre takes less damage. I think we're getting too much garbage in our deck. Like, we are relying entirely on our Consumer of Crowns right now. You're living, so we have to play this. Now all of you are dying. We have to play this. Hit, kill. Okay. We have to play it. This sucks. Real bad. Man. Okay. Here we go. We can at least do something here. Do this, do that. Alright, that's a problem. You have too much HP. Stop it. And then y'all just kill our Pyre. Because you won't explode. You won't deal nearly enough damage. Plus, if we don't play this, our Pyre just dies. That hurts. We had such a good run going for us, and we ruined it with a really bloated deck. Not even just a bloated deck. Honestly, we should have just bit the bullet and sacked you into you and then duplicated you. And that way we'd have 2 that we could consistently play regularly. Stick both of them up here, nothing would get through it. Pretty much. Not even these guys. I should have just done that. Because if I play you, it does 10 damage. It still takes 2 hits from this guy to kill you. Because you're gonna waste your hits on him. You're gonna do 40. We'll do the math. One. Oh, hold up. There we go. 170 minus 40 is 130. If we subtract 10, that's 120. We're still hitting both on you. Oh, but you're quick, so yeah, never mind. You get the kill. You do 40 damage, and that's just it. And then you just kill the Pyre. Because y'all are dazed, you're not gonna hit our Entombed Explosive. Bummer. That's a big bummer. Dang. Like that could have been an easy win, but I think not sacking him when we had the chance and just like biting that bullet and just having 2 really strong Consumer of Crowns instead of two really strong and one also strong, but you know, less so. We could have made that work. Also, missing the multi-strike reroll at the very beginning is another pain. But what could we have done better? I mean, yeah, sack the one that we weren't playing into the other to make him cost 7. That way, all we had to do is play 2 imps, because that draw was garbage. But we don't really have time to start another one. It's 9:16. We've got like 15 minutes. I could start one and then, well, I say I start one. We can open up one and decide how we're gonna run it for the most part, and then, you know, save quit for next week. But there's no point, so we can just save a fresh run for next week. But man, yeah, I think I was just too hesitant to get my pack shards up high, and while that is a smart idea, I think because our hard hitting unit was so hard hitting, it wouldn't have mattered. So, because we'd be dishing out just the 2 of them. If we could get both of them up there consistently, it's 400 damage. No enemy except for a boss that isn't relentless, which is only on the last divinity, nothing's getting through 400. So yeah, I should have just done that. That's what killed the run. But you live and you learn. It is okay. We can do the run summary just to look at it. We had 3 consumer of crowns. That's always fun. But yeah, we just had a lot of garbage. The dregs were a pain. The train stewards were good. I'm not upset with the train stewards. They pulled their weight. After getting this artifact, train stewards were good. We had a lot of dregs. I think, what else? The entombed explosives, they were clogging up the deck. The molded, I mean, we played like once, but the entombed explosives, they did work, but they took up our draw, right? Ritual of Battle took up our draw. Pretty much all we wanted was we wanted imps and consumer of crowns and our stealth unit. After that, like, we don't care about anything else. So, and I think it really was as simple as that. Because think about it, if we'd have gotten both of them out, both consumer of crowns, gotten through this fight, gotten to the last divinity, we'd be dishing out so much damage on the last divinity fight. It would be insane. Like, we'd get at least, I would say we'd get at least like 1 or maybe 2, like best case scenario, 2 free turns against the last divinity. Unlikely, but not impossible. Because heck, we would have had another duplicate after Fell. We could have had 3 1-pip consumer of crowns that would have cost -3. Like, that was just poor thinking on my part, but it's cool. I'm mostly just filling dead air and killing time. But Split joined us for the end. I wish I could like redo a run, like go into lost runs and just try to redo those parts. But that's why I guess that's why it's a roguelite, is you suffer your consequences, you die, you start again. Anyways, that'll do it for tonight. Let me come over here. So that'll do it for tonight. Oh, we're good. That'll do it for tonight. We nothing over the weekend. We've got Darkest Dungeon on Monday, where I think we're all kitted to go on a medium level or on a medium length expedition to get we're trying to level up Piavini Jr., I think. Or no, he's getting some stress taken care I think we're trying to level up our other Hellion and something else. We're doing something. I think we're just killing time for Pia Vinny. I don't know. We're doing something. Hopefully it'll jog my memory when we get there. Hopefully, at least. So, have a good rest of the night. Have a good weekend. Get some good sleep. Eat good food. Make good choices. Don't do anything stupid. I'll see you all on Monday. Peace.